Yo, wake up! It's Sunday, and you know what time it is. Sunday! Smack ho! Hold your diamond, David, move. Bam, bam, Tendo free in the zone. We break it all down. Smack talk, smack talk, smack talk, smack talk. Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's smack talk, baby, every Sunday. Smack talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's smack talk, baby, every Sunday. I'm Dave on the mic, we breaking it down. Bam, bam, right there, laying stats all around. NFL picks, yo, we chasing that win. Fantasy football, where do we begin? Prop bets hitting, over-unders in sight. Stacking them racks, man, we try every night. Chat's going wild, throwing takes in the zone. On Sunday Smack Talk, you're never alone. Go! Smack Talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's Smack Talk, baby, every Sunday. Smack Talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's Smack Talk, baby, every Sunday. Smack Talk Sunday, money talk day. Smack Talk Sunday, break it up day. Smack Talk Sunday, money talk day. Smack Talk Sunday, break it up all day. Bam, bam with the lines. Dave got the takes, breaking down spreads, over unders and stakes. Fantasy fever, we chasing that crown in the red zone now. Never backing down, racks on racks. We be laughing out loud. Win or lose, we still hype up the crowd. This ain't luck, it's the vibe we command. Sunday Smack Talk, mic in hand. Smack Talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's Smack Talk, baby, every Sunday. Smack Talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's Smack Talk, baby, every Sunday. Streams loaded, grab your snacks. Place those bets, set those stacks. The Smack Talk starts in 3, 2, 1. SST, SST. 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 Yo, wake up! It's Sunday, and you know what time it is. Sunday! Smack ho! Hold your diamond, David, move. Bam, bam, Tendo free in the zone. We break it all down. Smack talk, smack talk, smack talk, smack talk. Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's Smack Talk, baby, every Sunday. Smack Talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's Smack Talk, baby, every Sunday. I'm Dave on the mic, we breaking it down. Bam, bam, right there, laying stats all around. NFL picks, yo, we chasing that win. Fantasy football, where do we begin? Prop bets hitting, over-unders in sight. Stacking them racks, man, we try every night. Chat's going wild, throwing takes in the zone. On Sunday Smack Talk, you're never alone. Go! Smack Talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's Smack Talk, baby, every Sunday. Smack Talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's Smack Talk, baby, every Sunday. Smack Talk Sunday, money talk day. Smack Talk Sunday, break it up day. Smack Talk Sunday, money talk day. Smack Talk Sunday, break it up all day. Bam, bam with the lines. Dave got the takes, breaking down spreads, over unders and stakes. Fantasy fever, we chasing that crown in the red zone now. Never backing down, racks on racks. We be laughing out loud. Win or lose, we still hype up the crowd. This ain't luck, it's the vibe we command. Sunday Smack Talk, mic in hand. Smack Talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all sway. It's Smack Talk, baby, every Sunday. Smack Talk Sunday, roll that tape. We fire it up, we don't hit no breaks. Boot it up, watch the crew all
We're back with another episode.
We are back.
Forgot to move these things all around though. That's a little sad and unfortunate. Let's do that real quick while we're here. Boom! Look at that. Look at that's perfect. Perfect. We're obviously not
Perfecto.
giant. We're not giant people. We're just large folks, right?
In really big chairs.
Exactly. It's cool. It's cool though. It's cool. What's up? What's up, everybody? How we doing today?
Yes, good morning.
Week 14. Week 14. Wow. Time has flown by. We're almost done with the regular season. We got like a month left. It's
bye week for me, and then 4 more weeks of football. Yeah, but that's what we're calling it.
Of football. Yes. Yeah. It's not bad. It'll be, fun. I'll have 5 weeks of football, maybe. Actually, there's a chance where we lose to the Panthers twice, and we only have 4 more weeks of football. So there's obviously a world where 5 weeks.
Yeah, they look good last week.
But the Panthers are playing their best football right now. So,
but it matters.
Yeah, it does. It does. Now look. But when we get to the Panthers in a couple weeks, we'll get to that game. We'll get there. But I fully expect to have wide receiver number 1, wide receiver number 2, wide receiver number 3, and wide receiver number 4 on the field for the same time, the first time, probably in the Panthers game. So it'll be interesting to see. Return to practice this week. Both of them did. Obviously, they're ruled out for the game. They're not playing. They're not going to play next week at Thursday. We have Thursday Night Football against the Falcons. So there's no shot they're coming back this week or next week. So, which I like. I like getting more practice reps, more reps. We get it. Bring them back for the last 3, Dolphins and Panthers twice. Cool. Light them up. Light them up, up. Light them up. Can't wait. We'll see. That's the plan, and we'll see how the Bucs screw it up. Todd Bowles will find a way, right? He'll find a way to fuck it up, I'm sure. Without a shadow of a doubt, that'll happen. So
it'll be interesting, and Mike Evans just needs to average like 189 yards a game to like get 1,000 this year.
That was if he was going to play this week and next week and the following week. That was only in that scenario. If he comes back next week, it's 214 yards a game, and if he comes back for the last 3, it's about 290 yards a game. So no big
perfect
deal.
for fantasy.
Right, exactly. No big deal. Fantasy playoffs, we love it, right? What's up, Omega? Hey, Omega, I refunded your Funko Pop. I was asking you like 40 minutes after you redeemed it the other day, and I think you were gone or doing other things and stuff, so I didn't hear you. So I refunded that on my main channel. Sorry about that. I had it hidden. That's on me. But welcome in. Welcome in. Today's football talk, not Marvel Funko talk. Today's football talk. What are we talking about? The football. Omega, what the fuck happened, dude? Omega, what happened? I want to know. I want to know what the fuck happened. I need to know. What happened last week? I need to know. How? Making my life harder over here. Beat the snot out of us. Beat the absolute brakes off of us. And then you lose to the lowly Panthers? To Bryce fucking Young and his 5'8" ass, 110 pounds? What the fuck? Matthew Stafford throwing picks like he's giving out Halloween candy? He's a fucking 6 weeks too late to giving out Halloween candy. What the fuck, dude? Oh my God.
Yep. Had to listen to that all week about how good they are. That was fun.
Well, look, obviously anything's possible, but I'm still not scared. Nothing about that team scares me one bit. Like, I am not scared a single bit, okay? Mainly
they're not
because...
very consistent.
What's that?
They're not consistent enough.
No. The most important thing that I can say about this is very simple. That team pissed off Baker Mayfield years ago. So guess what? Every time he plays them, he's already got the fight in his head. He's already ready. Every single time. We're ready to go. We'll be ready to go. And now he lost the 1 team to Chicago. Don't worry about Chicago. Don't worry about fucking Chicago. What's up, Bowler? How you doing? Welcome in, man.
I think they're going to enjoy that 1 seed for 1 week. That's it. Like, it's over after today.
Yeah, I don't understand everybody's infatuation with the Bears. They're like, oh my God, they're so good. The Bears.
Unless they're winning, right? That's what's mattering, right?
Yes.
They're playing well enough to squeak by some bad teams.
Yes. Yeah, they are. They're like 612 missed tackles, away from, or I'm sorry, they got fortunate 612 missed tackles against the Bengals in winning that game, right? Like the Bengals make one of those 612 that they missed, and the Bears lose that game. Like it's very, very fortuitous that the Bears
Listen, and
win,
I understand the historic losses that we've given up in the fourth quarter this year, but we had that game very much in hand until Jackson Dart got hurt. And then Russell Wilson went out there and continued to look like a shell of himself in the fourth quarter.
Oh,
I'm very much in the belief if Jackson Dart played that whole game that Chicago would have lost.
100%.
So
100%.
there's two games just by themselves that they should have.
Even with
not
Jameis
won.
Winston, even if they had went to Winston, like he'd have figured out how to not fucking do what Russell Wilson did, which was look like a lost puppy dog. Like every time Russell Wilson gets the ball, he's like, what do I do now? Oh, throw it! Anyway.
Anything.
Right. Run with it. Something. Hand it off. Yeah. Oh, man. What a year it has been.
And it was just a shit week. Like, let's be honest. Like, last week sucked. Let alone starting 0-4, Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Like, there was just a lot of games that were there. It was just a whole week of, like, nonsense.
Terrible football. We barely beat the Arizona Cardinal. We barely beat the Cardinal. Like, it was awful.
Yeah.
Awful. Hey, but Bowlers Jets won. Hey, congratulations. Did they win? They won, right? I think the Jets won. I think you picked them and they won, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what happened last year. Last week. We've already forgotten about last week.
I got another juicy one today.
Oh boy, here comes the one Bear fan that I've ever met in my entire life. Of course, the Bears fan are out with the number 1 seed right now. Of course, that's happening. Oh, what's up, Herb? How you doing? Yeah. Of course.
I will say he's been consistent, unlike some of the fans that, we say one bad thing and we haven't seen him since week 1.
Oh, literally, like the Titans fan. Like, yeah, we say a bad thing about the Titans, yet they're willing to go watch what the Titans put out on the field every single fucking week, right? Like, oh yeah, it's our fault. It's our fault that they stink. Our fault that they're trash. Come on. No, I think they just get under football and they don't come back. I don't think it's actually.
Trust me, I understand that. It's a struggle to be here at 10 a.m. every Sunday. No, I understand, but it's the way of the land. Okay, I got to deal with this for 18 weeks, and then I get another 40 something to enjoy my life. It's fine.
Yes, I hear you. What a time!
It's called fandom because you know what? When we're at the top of the roller coaster, I'm going to remember. When I was in the starting gate waiting to take off for 11 plus years. Okay. It was very long. It's a very long queue to get on that ride. But once we're on that ride, baby, I can say I was there. I was in that line.
Yeah. Look, the 15 years from 2005 to 2020 as a Bucks fan were horrific. Were absolutely and utterly horrific. It was so difficult.
Yeah.
So. Oh my gosh, this guy. Time for Jordan Love to be made into a hole in the ground? Whoa. You're talking about Jordan Huck and Chuck Love up there, okay? He's going to be throwing the ball 90 yards straight up in the air, right into one of his receivers' hands for a 5-yard pass. It's going to be insane. Don't you worry about that. He's going to Huck and Chuck all over that secondary today. Don't you worry about that. Bears will lose by 20.
Before we get into it, remember the other night I was trying to get you to look at that whatnot?
Oh yeah. You said that they had cool shit. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got something, and I'll get to that in a second. But I've seen they have signed football, signed jerseys, and people are getting them on the low. I'm talking but these are Beckett authenticated, Fanatics authenticated. So the other night I was watching this stream, and these guys were auctioning off one of one cards.
Okay.
Not one of one cards, but there's one card. And it's graded, but you don't know what's in it. And they had 50 of them, and they were doing sections of 10. So I got in at the last spot, and this last spot was the Jets, right? And nobody wanted it, and they were selling each spot for $60. And so they were like, all right, we'll start at the bidding at $1, and the highest bidder after the 10 seconds will get it. I got in for $30. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Even if I don't win, they're like, okay, we'll still send you a signed autograph of Clinton Portis on a 10
Okay.
by 10. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm at least getting something back.
Yeah.
So I start ripping the one pack. It's like Malik Neighbors. I'm like, fuck. But you don't know. They did it very randomly, right? So you buy a spot and then the auto generator gives you the team.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
yeah. So you don't know who you're getting because every spot is $60. So they try to keep it fair as possible. But the last spot was the Jets, so like nobody wanted them. So like that's why they auctioned that one. And then so I got that one for $30. The first one's like Neighbors. I'm like shit, because like the Giants were like the fourth from last to be picked. So I was like, do I go in? Like there's still 4 teams left. So then like the 5th or 6th one goes in, and I got the Jets, and I'm like, okay, so who do I have? I could get Brees Hall, I could get Wilson, and like okay, I could get Sauce Gardner, but he's no longer on the team. And then like they ripped it. I got a rookie year patch card autographed Brees Hall.
Nice. We like that.
It was a 49 of 49.
Hey, look at that. That's beautiful.
Yeah,
That'll work.
it's
It's got to be worth
it's
the
a 9.5 grade.
Nice. Look at
Yeah.
that. Graded,
Yeah.
slabbed already. I mean,
So,
shit, the slab
I'm in-
is worth
I'm-
$90 alone. You know.
I'm in for 30. So even if it's 30, like I broke even. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. Jalen Johnson is great. Herb, who the fuck is Jalen Johnson? We don't even know who that name is. Do you recognize that name? Jalen Johnson? I don't fucking know. Some Bear player, I assume. He's just handed off 60 times. Jordan Love to Josh Jacobs. Buffalo, do you have Josh Jacobs on your fantasy squad? Do you have Josh Jacobs as your premier running back? Is that what we're talking about right now?
Well, I know they're without a Dunze today, so that'll be even better for you.
That is true. Yeah, it is. They don't have a Dunze. I heard the other guy was hurt. What's his guy? One of the running backs. I forget. I think he's the backup running back, but he actually showed
Mangialoni or whatever his name is.
Yeah, something like that. He's out or he's hurt or whatever. I saw the injury report and I was like, man, this doesn't look good for Chicago. Chicago might lose by 30.
And they're in Green Bay.
Yep. They're in Green Bay.
When it's snowed.
Yeah.
Those fans get crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do. No fantasy for you, Buffalo. Oh, you just like running. All right, fair enough. So let's see here. Do we want to talk about it? Do we really want to talk about it? I don't think so. I think we talked about it enough last week. Or my cash out dilemma. I think I talked about it enough. It was terrible. It was so bad.
It was terrible, but it was a bet that should never even have happened. Okay.
I agree.
I was there. And I was like, hey, look at this parlay that they're just giving us.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what?
I'll do it. It sounds good. Why not? Right. It was one of the ones that was like shown on TV, with 4 people
and those never
hit. And never hit. With plus 5,000 odds, a $10 bet to 550.
Hey, you still, what was it, like $80?
Yeah, $98 was the cash out, so 188. It was fine. It's fine.
Like a tank of gas.
I know, right? Like, how much can we possibly want? So guys, we're also going to be trying to run the chat as it is, or the stream like this today. So let us know if the thing is too small for you to see, and if it is too small, we'll move to the bigger area. Happy to get into that. We are currently I'll jump there just real quick for one hot second here. So really quickly, we're tied 121 right now is where we're sitting. So we are currently tied right now is where we are. So as we
Thank you to the Dallas Cowboys.
Rusty Bombs, appreciate the chat. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and get that saved up here for as we answer all the chat questions towards the end. But should you drop some folks? I mean, lots of questions there. That's an interesting one. We will get to it in our 2-minute drill for sure.
Drop them all.
Drop them all? Oh, boy. Boy. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Be that guy in your fantasy league who drops everybody right before the playoffs.
Oof. I mean, well, if you're making the playoffs, I don't think you want to do all that. So, but if you are making,
I had a guy do that. I had a guy do that. Yeah.
Wow.
Piss everybody off.
Wow.
But it's a public. Yeah, it's a public league. So like, who really cares? But like,
yeah.
I had someone do that this year.
That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Well, what can you do? I don't like it. I don't like it at all. All right, so we were split on Dallas and Detroit. Man, I was thinking Dallas was going to be the hot hand. They were going to snap Detroit's win-lose streak and give Detroit 2 L's in a row, and Dallas just reverted back to the pumpkin they are.
I mean, still
we,
30 points. Like,
yeah, it's true. We their defense just turned back into the pumpkin. Like their defense was playing
CD
well.
CD getting hurt didn't help.
That's true. That's true. Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Couldn't force those income pass interference calls anymore. Like that nonsensical shit that was
but I
going
did think
on in the KC game.
I did think I saw something. They're either undefeated or they've only lost one game where both running backs scored a touchdown.
Oh, is that right? Who?
Yeah.
Detroit? Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, look, if you have enough success where you're getting both your running backs in the end zone, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't know if that's cause or correlation, but who knows? That's an interesting one. But yeah, we were definitely split on that one for sure. I don't know that we're going to be split in Seattle, Atlanta. You think any chance for upset here? Or are you pulling with the heavy favorites in Seattle?
No, I'm definitely going with Seattle here. Let me pull that up here real quick. Yeah, I'm definitely taking Seattle. I think the offensive firepower is too good. I just think they're kind of still banged up and getting ready for next year in Atlanta. Yeah, Seattle. What's the points? That's what I'm trying to pull up. My computer's been a little slow.
6.5 right now. So it's the Seahawks minus 6.5. So did they cover by a full touchdown? I think easily here.
Yeah, I mean you still got the wide receivers there. You got the running back game. The only thing that scares me is it's December and Darnold's the quarterback. That's really the only thing that scares me. This is typically the year where he starts to implode, or a time of year where he starts to implode.
Yep.
But yeah, I still think Seattle has enough to pull it out.
I'm with you. I think even if he just plays like a mediocre game, they'll be okay. Obviously, Atlanta's defensive line has played very well this year, and Seattle's offensive line's a little banged up, but I still feel like we're gonna be all right, and they'll handle business.
I forgot I have notes here. 1 second. The Falcons are giving up, and this is not very good considering the team they're playing today. The Falcons give up tied for the most receiving yards in the last 5 games.
Yeah.
Do you know who they're playing today?
Jackson Smith Njigba.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. The number one wide receiver in the league right now. 1,300 yards. I think he gets to 1,500 yards before the end of this game. I think he's at 1,380 right now. So 120. Give me 8 catches, 120 and a touchdown, something like that.
5 games left. He's going for 2,000.
I think so. Yeah. I mean,
on pace.
I think we get the JSN engine rolling today. I'm excited to see what happens there for sure. Not much else to really talk about there. They win, they cover. It is what it is. Buffalo versus Cincinnati. I have gone back and forth about this game in my brain.
Yeah, I've literally
back and forth.
I've literally switched this in the pick'em a few times. I think I'm gonna stick with what I got. I think Buffalo at home. I know these are 2 cold weather teams, but Buffalo's a little bit colder. Fans are a little bit more rowdy. They only have a few more home games left in that stadium before the new one's built. I started to write notes down to be a little bit more organized. James Cook has recorded back-to-back 100 rushing yards, and the Cincinnati defense gives up the most points per game in the NFL at 31 per game. So with that being said, I think Buffalo gets it done at home today. I think 6 points is a little much for these 2 teams. I think Cincinnati doesn't have a problem scoring. They do give up a lot of points, but I could see this being like a field goal game late.
I am in complete agreement with that. I like Cincinnati +6. Absolutely. I like Buffalo money line. They don't typically lose at home. That's why the New England loss this year was a pretty big shock. I think the Buffalo will find a way to get this done, but I really like the sneaky money line +230 for the Cincinnati. I might have put a little money on Cincinnati winning this game. Heads up, something about Joe Burrow and the ambiance and the aura that they have. It's like a different team when he's on the field, right? All of a sudden, everybody's just a little bit better. Offense, defense, and special teams. I don't know what it is. I think that would be the question of the year. Is it true to ask that? Off the record, I'd love to understand that. Just like when Burrow's there, is it like that? It felt like when Brady was on the Bucks, everybody was just better than they normally were. It just better. It's weird. I don't know how he does it. like a
Yeah.
like an aura thing.
Like,
Of just
like Mike Evans quit streaming,
Yeah, you're right. Literally,
There's some
I'm a little upset about that. I'm still tier one sub to Mike Evans. I was one of the first 10 people to sub to Mike Evans. I'm still tier one sub. Man hadn't streamed in 4 years. I'm still tier one
Yeah.
sub to that man.
there's just like a different level of expectation.
I think so. I don't know. Who knows what it was. I mean, he didn't stream a ton during the regular season anyway. During the off season or whatever, here and there, and I have no idea. Maybe he just doesn't want to do it. Let the man play video games in peace. Obviously, we're cool with it. We get it. But 100%, I thought it was great out there.
Yeah, well, you see how that works out for Kyler Murray, right? So like,
oh, exactly. Yeah. I haven't seen Tweez stream either, right? Antoine Winfield Jr. He was streaming Call of Duty for a little while there too, but all of a sudden he's like, he's done. He's out too. I think maybe he's like, wait a minute, Kyler. They get a lot of look. If you have one bad game, and look, everybody's allowed to have bad games, right? Like you can have a bad game and still be an All-Pro in this league. It's possible, but you have one bad game and you stream on Twitch and you do other things, you are labeled instantly like, oh, you don't care about football, and that's fucked up. That's a fucked up thing to do. The difference with Kyler is that bitch to stream every week. That bitch is streaming every week. So
yeah.
It's a little scary. So I get why the criticism of Kyler's out there, but I also think that anybody with a microphone is very quick to judge the folks who like to stream. But right there, yeah, he brings out the best in others. It's something about that Buffalo. Like there's people who they just bring out the best. So look, plus 230s ain't bad odds to waste a little chunk of change. So not gonna lie, I'm taking Buffalo. Took him in the pick'em. I don't trust Cincinnati. Joe Burrow, he's a dude. Oh, this is game of the week. This is the game we have circled. We want to watch this so badly. We can't wait.
Yeah, this is literally the worst game of the year. Both teams are 32nd and 31st offensive production this year. There's only, in case some of you are new to this sport, there's only 32 teams in the league. So to be the 32nd, that means you're the worst. To be the 31st, that means, there's only one. 31st, that means there's only one team worse than you. And both of those teams are putting product on the field today.
Man, this is great.
I think the biggest outlier of this game is wearing orange, wearing number 95. He's 5 sacks away from the NFL record. With that being said, the Titans do have a scrambling quarterback. And I think the Titans get it done today. I think I just one of those games, it's a pick 'em. And I think, Tennessee, one win. I think they get it done today. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the lack of confidence I have in the quarterback for Cleveland. I think Tennessee comes out. They're looking a little bit better. I know it's crazy because they only got one win, but they have been looking better the last 2 weeks, and I think they get it done today against
my man
the 30.
Is smoking the hopium right now. My man is
no hope. I don't care about any of these teams.
No. Yeah, you do. You want Tennessee to win, so you sneak up to that number one pick. We know what's going on. We know the long hopium game that you're playing right now. We know.
Why are you going to put me out there like that, man?
That
was a conversation that me and you had privately.
We know what's going on right now. We know what's going on. But no, look, you got some fair points, but I think Myles Garrett takes over and absolutely destroys Tennessee. One-man wrecking crew, right? I think that he might get 6 sacks today, breaking the record with still 4 games left to play. This man is unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. I do like the way Shedeur plays. I think Shedeur needs to learn one thing in life that applies towards this football and everything else, and that's just humility. Like, it has to happen in order for me to become like a real big mega fan. Like the way that he came out and was like, yeah, look, man, look, we beat the Raiders. That was 1 week of practice. Watch out. And then they go against fucking third stringers for San Francisco, and they can't do shit at home. So I fully anticipate that he'll learn and get better, and he'll be there. But
I know you don't look into this, and I know you hate this talk, but whatever, it is what it is. It's part of life. It's part of football. It's part of a lot of people in the bottom 10. This is our favorite. This is our time of year to shine. Okay, this is draft times. Mock city right here. The few mocks that I've seen, I want to say I'm shocked, but I'm not. They have Cleveland picking a quarterback.
Cleveland picking a quarterback. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I'm just saying.
I know.
Big Show might want out of Tampa. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Shador, come on down. Learn a little humility. Come down to Tampa. Play with some real wide receivers, real offensive line. Anyway.
I can't see it personally. I mean, you literally just drafted 2.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is Cleveland, so anything is possible.
That's wild. That's wild. So Tennessee wins means losing the number 1 pick. That's right, Omega. That's absolutely right.
That's absolutely.
Yes.
That hasn't crossed my mind one time.
Right.
Not once.
Yeah, no, definitely no hopium going on here. Nothing like that. Absolutely. You're openly rooting against Atlanta because of the similar scenario. I got you. That's weird, Omega. So you're like, you're not going to root for the Seahawks, but you want Atlanta to lose. I understand. I'm following. I am following that logic because you guys have Atlanta's pick, right? Yeah, I think you guys have Atlanta's pick. So the worst Atlanta does, I do remember my brother says that constantly. He's like, can't Atlanta fucking do anything? I'm like, fuck it. You need to chill out with that talk. You need to chill out with Atlanta doing anything. And then he quietly reminded me that, like, yeah, well, the fucking Rams have their pick. And the Rams do not need a fucking top 5 pick, okay? I'm like, yeah, you're right. They don't need a top 5 pick. But
yeah, don't get a quarterback to sit behind Stafford for one more year.
Maybe. Another fucking edge rusher because you need more of them, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah.
Who fucking knows there? Wild. Absolutely wild. It'll be crazy. I don't know anything about the draft at all. I found out yesterday that apparently the number 1 and number 2 teams played each other last night. And then I looked at the score like super late, right before bed, and apparently it was a barn burner, a 13-10 game or some shit like that. Like
defense, yeah.
Is
2
that
good
what we're
defenses.
talking about? So they're defensive teams. So high draft picks might mean good defensive players.
Well, typically, but like every mock draft that I've seen outside of the Giants in the top 5 have gone quarterback, or there's one edge rusher that has snuck into a few of them. But yeah, these 2, the Mendoza guy from Indiana, he's pretty damn good. He's been on the top of a lot of mock drafts. But these were 2 good defensive teams that, unfortunately, a missed kick cost Ohio State. But it was good. It was an okay game from the highlights I saw this morning.
Yeah, I didn't see any.
I fell asleep. I was watching it a little bit.
I didn't see a single stitch of it. No. I think Skinny Matthew was in my chat trying to keep me updated on the score last night, and I was like, it's fucking college. Like, okay. All right. Guess we'll see. But weird that Indiana was in the, I guess they're the number 1 team now. I guess they have to be, right?
Yeah, I mean, NIL money, the words are hard. It's a real thing. I mean, you tell me a few years ago that Indiana was going to be number 1 in college football, I would have asked you what you were smoking, because like that's something that's new to me. But yeah, I mean, NIL money is going to change the face of college football. That it already has, but it's going to make some teams. Yeah,
definitely has.
I mean, you would have told me also that Tulane would be the first school from Louisiana to make the playoff. I would have told you were crazy too. There's another school that plays down there called LSU. I don't know if you ever heard of them.
No, not really. Louisiana, not known for football. They kind of stink over there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no shit about no fucking Louisiana. Moving right along. Let's get in. What do we? What a game this one's gonna be. Week 14 has set up all the matchups for us, man. What?
Yeah, this is good. A good mock draft field day for me. Monday morning is going to be a great day to go in and see where teams are seeding after this. Terry McLaurin, 96 yards and a TD in his return. Washington's secondary gave up 4th most yards per game to wide receivers in the NFL. That's great, but who the fuck is the quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings, and can he get him the ball? I think JJ returns this week. That's cool. I haven't really seen much that I liked out of him. That other guy that played last week, I hope they never Brosmer or whatever the hell his name is. I hope we never see him. I hope we never see him on an NFL field again. Like, what do you think is honestly going on in JJ's and Addison brain right now? Like, just get us a damn quarterback. You had until December, you had Darnold, and then you even had Daniel Jones, and you couldn't bring either one of them back. And look what they're both doing this year.
Yeah, I think the notion that Kevin O'Connell is the quarterback whisperer and he can make any quarterback great, I think that's dead. right? Like I think that
Gotta
is
be.
dead because
It's gotta
JJ McCarthy looks pathetic. Carson Wentz
With
looked like
two
Carson
very,
Wentz.
very good wide receivers and one potentially, I mean, he's going to be a Hall of Famer down the line.
Right, right. Justin Jefferson is insane. Okay, he's
And he
insane.
looked,
And McCarthy's looked like not. He looked mediocre at best. In his best moments, he looked mediocre. Then you fielded Carson Wentz, who is old and difficult and just getting killed. And then you put Max Brosemer out there, who looked like it was me throwing the ball. Like, what the fuck is that?
now I will say until halftime, it was still within reach, but that second half just got a lot worse.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. It was absolutely terrible. Appreciate the question there, Brad Thomas. Appreciate that. We answer all the questions in our 2-minute drill kind of towards the end of the stream. We answer all chat questions in there. We will be getting to it. I promise you, we will get to it. But we're picking this game. So we're heavily against Minnesota. That said, I believe Minnesota's the favorite today by what, 1.5? I think is where we're at. Let me see here.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. Washington Commanders are favored by 1.5. So who are you taking?
I think that's with only the addition of the quarterback coming back.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't seen him play football in how long?
Month, at least 6 weeks. And even then before that,
Yeah,
it was like 5 weeks before that. Like he got hurt in his comeback game last time. So
Yeah, and we don't really know what we're getting out of him. With that being said, I don't trust what the Minnesota Vikings are putting on the field. Also, your hopium thing. I need the Commanders to start, getting some wins here because our next 4 games are very winnable. As crazy as that sounds as for a Giants fan. So the more wins that some of these, 3-4 win teams can get, keeps us lower where we are right now. So I need the Commanders to find a way to get it done today.
yeah, we're violently aligned in that. Other than the draft stuff, never even thought about that. But I do think Washington wins this game. I think that they're a better football team. I think with Jaden Daniels coming back, they're going to get it figured out. So McCarthy was not good at Michigan. That's what I say. He threw fucking 10 passes in the national championship game, Nick. He threw 10 passes in the national championship game. Everyone's like, oh, he's with national championship. He threw 10 fucking passes. Jimmy Garoppolo completed 8 in an NFC championship game, and they won by 50.
Corum won them that game.
I didn't watch it, but like I just saw the stat line. So, I obviously understand, like they played defense, had a running game, totally get it. But I mean, it's not like this guy was like insane. Didn't they win the game like 15-5 or some shit? I don't know, some weird score. It's not like they scored 1 billion points. I saw the meme of him signing the camera lens or something, and it was like JJ McCarthy signing the camera lens while scoring 15 points is the most ironic thing I've ever seen. I was like, well, that 15 points in a national championship game, and this guy's out here signing shit like he did something? What the fuck did you do 15 points? Your defense did everything. So insane. Absolutely insane. Totally wild. But I think that's enough said for JJ McCarthy. Hopefully that experiment will be over soon. This is the game. I'm dead serious right now. I'm dead serious. This is the game to watch. I expect this game to be 38-35. Okay?
Yeah.
Light them up. No defense being played in this game up north. I understand it's a little cold, and Miami doesn't like it when it gets cold. I'm scared. Who do you like it here? Let me guess. Well, both these teams have low amount of wins. I can't guess. I don't know who you like.
I like the Dolphins.
Dolphins? All right.
Achan's been averaging 174 all-purpose yards in the last 3 games. Tua has thrown for 175 yards in the last 3 games. Now on the other side, Adonai Mitchell, he's been looking better. It's hard. But that's not really saying much considering when you were in Indianapolis, you were like the 4th or 5th option, and you go to New York and you're like instantly thrown into the wide receiver 1 position because of the injuries.
Yep.
So I do like what they're doing. I just think with the amount of time that the Dolphins players have been together, I think they'll find a way to get it done today. I could honestly see it being a shootout as well. What's the 2.5 in Miami's favor?
Yep.
So yeah, I could see that being like a 35-28 game.
Lots of points. All I can tell you is if Tyrod, look, we're getting ahead of ourselves, right? Because we switched up the order of the segments and everything else. But if Tyrod Taylor does well today, so does yeah. Anyway, we'll move right along here. Oh my God, are you taking the Saints? Like, do I have to yell and scream and be angry about you taking the Saints here because you think the Saints are going to win because you want your draft pick to go higher? Is that what's going to happen right now?
No. I'm taking the Bucks.
Okay, fair enough. Let me move on.
But I am worried.
I'm not worried about shit. Fuck the fucking Saints. What the fuck are you worried about? Who the fuck are you worried about? Chris Olave? Just a shock.
Yeah, your defense is not very well.
Our defense is just fine. We stifled their ass last time. Our defense doesn't look good because we played against Matthew Stafford in LA. Okay, we played against fucking Buffalo in Buffalo. That's why our defense doesn't look good with the numbers. We play top offenses on the road, okay? What do you expect? Anyone's going to get beat.
Before the returning Bucky, I would pick the Saints. But there's no way you can pick against a returning Bucky Irvin who looked really good. I mean, his numbers weren't all that great, but he looked pretty damn good last week. And with another week under him, being back from injury, and you're playing the Saints at home, rivalry game, I'm taking the Bucks. It's what, 8.5? I actually have a parlay where they're covering that. So
covering by 8.5. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Holy shit! Buffalo. I have said one team has cheated against us. One team, and that's the Lions, and that's because they literally did. Not double jeopardy, it was triple jeopardy. Like literally, oh, you're not allowed to review that twice. Oh, you're not allowed to review that 3 times. Like one fucking team broke the rules. Literally broke the fucking rule book. Literally. My God, one time you point out truth and fucking fact, okay? And that's it. I said against the Buffalo team, it was a stupid-ass scheme coverage, okay? We had Anthony Nelson covering fucking wide receivers in the end zone 50 yards downfield, okay? That's an ass whooping. That is belt to ass by Buffalo, okay? That's very simply put. Oh, look how stupid this matchup is. That's pitch and catch for Josh Allen, okay? Pitch and catch. Look, you know what fucking Houston didn't do? Houston didn't fucking put Will Anderson Jr. covering fucking Keon Coleman halfway down the secondary. Why? Because he's not an idiot coach. They don't have a stupid fucking scheme. And guess what that did? Josh Allen had to hold the ball. Had to hold on to it. Couldn't just, do whatever he wanted. Boom. Sack. Like, see what I'm saying? Come on, man. You don't need to cheat when you just play into goals and stupid fucking coverages.
I think the refs have looked good the last few weeks.
Whoa. Is that because they basically stole a game from the Cowboys and gave it to stole a game from the Chiefs and gave it to the Cowboys? Is that what looking good is? Who else did they stole one from the Eagles too? Yeah, a lot of public breakups 2 weeks ago, right? A lot of breakups going on out there. That was wild. But interesting. Yeah, we didn't complain about the refs last week, right? Nothing really to complain about last week. Doesn't matter. Cheats in the North. They fucking cheat. It's okay. There's a world where the Lions don't make the playoffs, right? There's a world where the Lions. Oh, I know, Buffalo, and I
absolutely.
appreciate you for it.
Especially with the what the NFC West is doing with their records, they're going to get 3 teams in. So there's 3 of the 7 spots, 2 of the 3 wild cards, because 4. I mean, you could be 8-9, win your division, you're already in, which is kind of stupid. But there's only room for one more division winner, and that could be the Packers and the Bears if you're not careful.
Exactly. Oh, it's definitely going to be the Packers. Lions are not going to win the division. They have to win out and hope and pray.
Because nobody from the NFC East is going except for the Eagles at this point.
Right.
I think they're too far ahead.
Exactly. Yeah, they're
a
little bit too far ahead, sadly.
We got who else? We got the North, the East, the West. Who's in the West? Yeah, the West. Yeah, so it's literally going to be between the Bears, Lions, and Packers for that last division spot or the last wild card.
I mean, there's a world where I think San Francisco has the worst record of the West right now. There's a world where potentially the Lions and the San Francisco, they're kind of like battling for that last wild card spot. But I I just wouldn't trust it. It's gonna be wild finish in the NFC. That's for sure. A lot of teams kind of in that hunt. We'll have to see, but I firmly believe that we'll handle business today. Obviously, I'm a little bit worried. I always get worried with the Saints about fights and who's going to get ejected and who's going to get thrown out.
So
that's a
you sneak in as a 7 seed as the Lions, then you got to go to either. At this point, it would be the Rams to play the number 2 seed.
Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Yeah. Or if they can manage to get a few more wins, you got to go to Philly and play them and the refs in January.
Well, the Lions, they'll bring the refs with them, they'll bring the refs with them. Don't worry about it. They'll bring their crew, from like a Monday night big game crew. And, they're not going to be there. They ain't going to let the refs screw them. You know what I mean? Like they'll do the screwing before they get screwed. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The best part about this is actually, though, seeing that the Chiefs are 10th right now, and they got a little bit of a hill to climb to get into the playoffs. They're going to find a way.
Well,
they'll find a way.
If the Chiefs find a way to accidentally sneak into the fucking playoffs, every team in the AFC should be scared fucking shitless. They should be scared shitless.
This will be the first year they don't win the division, though, because the Broncos are currently 4 games ahead of them at 10-2. So I think even with a win today, they take any chance of winning the division out for the Chiefs, which is good. But then you also still have the Chargers, who are 2 games above them at 8-4.
Who the fuck is this getting fucking banned in my fucking chat? Who the fuck is this? Get banned in my chat. Ryan Raps. I don't know who the fuck do you think you fucking are. Get over in my fucking chat. I don't even know. Oh, wait. Who days Bengals? I'm sorry. Who days Bengals? Oh, sorry. Okay, we're cool. You sounded a lot like who that? Yeah, but you're cool. We're cool. Look, I'm betting on the Bengals today, even though I picked the Buffalo in my pickles. It's cool. What's up? Anyway, welcome in. Appreciate you being here.
That's hysterical that no team has been more screwed than the Lions.
Dude, I'm not even acknowledging this stupid ass fucking content. Not even. I took the money line because it's plus 230, my guy. I did take the money line. I'm definitely taking points. I think it's closer than 6 points. It's 6 in DraftKings right now. I took a money line because I got a sneaky Burrow fucking got the cape on or something. I just did. I think the Burrows got it. You know what I mean? Like look, we're kind of a Cincinnati stand show, kind of. Like we've been standing Cincinnati for the last 2 or 3 years for a little while. It's been, we're trying, We're like we want to, but it's I don't know.
Listen,
Yo, appreciate the subscription. Yo, thank you for that. Appreciate that.
I think their road to the playoffs it's really this week and next week.
The Chiefs?
I'm looking at it right. No, the Bengals.
The Bengals road to the playoffs? They can make it still? No fucking way. I guess they got to win out, right? That division's kind of wide open. Yeah.
They got to win out, and it starts with today and next week, and then the rest is pretty easy. So they got the Bills today and the Ravens next week. So next week is a must-win because if you lose to a division rival, they're already your best you can do is 8-9. But they pretty much they have to win out to go 9-8. So after the Bills and Ravens, you got the Dolphins, Cardinals, and Browns. The last 3 are very winnable. It's these 2 games right here that are going to give you the most problem.
Yeah, look, today's a must win. Need the cape. Need to be Burrow to be Joe motherfucking Burrow. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I like it. I definitely like Burrow at 2+ touchdowns today. That's for sure too. Might have snuck that one in there just a little bit too. But he looked healthy too. Eating all that turkey after Thanksgiving. Oh man, them big guys were eating.
Did you see? I was gonna send you that. Did you see what he said about Skyline Chili though?
No.
Someone said, "You want some of this chili? It's from Cincinnati." He went.
No, Joey. No, that's the best fucking thing in Cincinnati. No.
He looked at the reporter with like.
Wait. It ain't healthy. It's not. He can't be eating all that carbs and processed shit. It's during the season. I get it, Joe. Look, health first. Prioritize health first. Health number 1. Oh, yeah, it sure does. Oh, yes, it fucking does. I know all about that. The bubble guts, are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Man, I love Skyline Chili so much. I'm a big fan. But look, he can't look like me. Joe, he can get a gut. You know what I mean? Joe can't do this. Joe can't do this to his body, okay? I get it. Look, Tom Brady likes, he does, you think he wants to eat fucking avocado pizza and pistachio ice cream? No, he did it for the sacrifice of the game. Okay, we get it. Joey looked at us and said, hey, I can't. Maybe off season, maybe I'll have a little bit of taste just to.
No, I gotta show you the video. That face was like, if I never see a bowl at Skyline Chili again, would be.
That's what he looked at and said, we're trying to win a fucking Super Bowl here, and you want me to jeopardize my body after I've been hurt? That's the look on his face. It was the disgust of a competitor, of a guy who wants to win. That's what it was. And that's what fucking Baker Mayfield doesn't have. Fucking trash. He would have been slobbing. He would have been eating that shit like it's whatever. I'm not. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Let's move on to the next game over here.
Next would be a good one. I think next one's a good one.
Indianapolis and Jacksonville. This is a pick'em game, right? Game 1.5, I think the spread was. What happened here? Come on. Where'd my game lines go? Come on. Oh, it logged me out. That's why. Jacks. Yeah. So the Indianapolis Colts are favored by 1.5 here. Oh, man.
So Jacksonville gives up the second most yards to tight ends. I don't know if you know this, but the Colts have a very good rookie tight end. Tyler Warren.
Yeah. Think he's going to Michael off today? 100 yards? Is that the hot take? 100 yards? Put it in now? Bam! Take it.
Jonathan Taylor is facing a Jaguars team that allows the least amount of rushing yards at 82.4.
I get that, but Danny Dimes is on one leg. Like, don't you just say 9 in the box? Fuck you, Jonathan Taylor. Beat us with your arm, Danny Dimes. Don't you just do that?
So here's what I'm thinking. A bunch of quick throws to Tyler Warren, baby, all day.
100 yards for Tyler Warren. Okay, so we're building our case here. We're building our case. Yep. Tyler Warren, 100 yards, take it to the fucking bank. I wonder what that looks like. Maybe I'll do that right now.
I got the Colts in a division where I think they're one game or they're tied, but they technically own the tiebreaker. Yeah, they're both 8-4, but Jacksonville is ahead. They need to win this game.
Yeah.
This is the year. Daniel Jones on a contract year. You know, he's playing for, whether it's the Colts bringing him back and, they're saying, Richardson, you saw what a winning quarterback can give us. This is your team now. Daniel Jones, good luck. Thank you for your service. Or they sign him to a big $30 million, another prove-it-year deal. Or, they go out and sign him for a 5-year deal. I don't know. But this is Daniel Jones' time to shine right here on one leg.
I'm with the Colts. I'm riding with the Colts, but you're not making a good argument. I'm just like, it's Danny Dimes. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Danny Dimes is a big game.
He's been playing well. He's played well.
He's got a broken fucking leg. Oh, man. Or arm or whatever. What's your fibia? Whatever the fuck your fibia is, it's like fractured.
Yeah, he's a dog. Fibia, do you know in college he broke his collarbone and 3 weeks later he was out on the field?
I didn't know that. No.
Actually, I saw. Actually, it was a pretty cool story I read this morning. Do you know that his teammates they created a business because when Daniel Jones was in college, they created a 3D print that put under his shoulder pads to where it would be more comfortable for his collarbone, and then the NFL bought it for like $50,000, and these people own their own like 3D printing company now.
That's wild. I didn't know that. That's dope. Yeah. I like that. I like that. He's on one leg.
Also, the Jaguars are, a very good team. Like, let's not get that. It's just they will Jaguar, and the Colts will get it way done. They're 8-4.
I guess if you've got.
When your team has only 2 wins, anything better than 2 is a good team.
Okay, that argument is pretty solid. But Jacksonville in games that they're supposed to win fucking stink. And then in games that they are not supposed to win, they all of a sudden find a way to win.
I will say though, honestly though, if they can continue to get Kobe Myers involved, they will continue to have success. That him and if they can bring him back next year with Hunter and Brian
Thomas Jr. Yeah, BTJ. Yeah.
And ETN continues doing what he was doing. He's doing.
Nucleus there. They definitely could. They got to figure out their defensive area and figure out what they're going to do, how to get a little bit better there. But I do like the Colts here today too. I think their defense gets it done. Their defense is injured. You know, their defensive line has been a little banged up, but I still like what the Colts are doing. So I'm gonna rock with you on the Colts pick here too. But every time, like the Jacksonville Jaguars have probably fucked me more in my pick'em than anywhere. Do we trust T-Law? I don't know if we trust T-Law. The thing when T-Law's not supposed to win, he fucking finds a way to win. You know, but like, yeah. Look. I bet on every game that I pick on here. I do $5 on every game when I pick them. Outside of that, I got no more money on the Indianapolis game. Nothing. I don't trust it for shit. I kind of think they're going to win. That's where I'm at. I'm like, they should. They should. Jacksonville with the points is definitely a play. Definitely a play for sure. Oh my God, we got Blitzburg. I guess they're not really Blitzburg anymore. At home with Baltimore. This one's an interesting one, right? I understand the line to be Pittsburgh's run defense is without like one of their biggest run stuffers. Baltimore has Lamar Jackson who doesn't look the best himself of him right now. So maybe they hand the ball to Derrick Henry like 10 or more times today, maybe 15, maybe 20. No, 20. They're allergic to hand the ball him 20 times. They can't do it. They can't give him the ball 20 times. Maybe they give it to him 15 times. I have no idea what's going on with Baltimore. I don't get it. Why are they not fucking handing that ball off to Derrick Henry every fucking play? I don't get it. I'm lost.
Derrick Henry has 4 touchdowns in the last 3 games. Lamar Jackson hasn't had a passing touchdown in those 3 games.
Hand it off more.
Before the last 3 games, Derrick Henry, I don't think had a touchdown all year.
Yeah, it was like
I think they're finally finding what's working for them, which is pissing me off because it's taking away from the game I like to watch when Lamar Jackson's on one. I think they find a way to get it done, even though Pittsburgh is a scrappy team and this is always a good matchup. This is always usually like a good gritty game. They need to find a way to get Derrick Henry involved, ground and pound that defense, and then air it out late when that defense is huffing and puffing. I think the Baltimore at home is another reason why I'm taking this one. And also, I'll go into the fandom back again. I need the fucking Pittsburgh to finally go under 500. Fire Mike Tomlin's ass so he can, maybe go down south a little bit or east a little bit and, wear the blue and red.
Oh, you're trying to get Mike Tomlin as your head coach? Mr. Better than 500? First of all,
we haven't been 500 or better in 11 years. Okay, there was one time. Brian Daboll came in and he was the coach of the year. We're going to have great success. We won 3 games every year since. Okay, but prior to that, we haven't sniffed 500.
That's fair. That's fair.
We haven't even been in the same country as 500.
Yes, that's fair.
That's
fair. We are big Scadaboo fans. I love that dude. That dude is so good. I wish he was on my team. That dude is so entertaining and energizing. Talk about a guy who brings your.
Yeah, I love watching his streams.
Dude,
he streams on Twitch.
I saw that he drank the fucking beer out of his shoe. That was wild. That was insane. He's like, I can
put a helmet on and start headbutting.
Fucking nuts, dude. Dude is
I love Scadaboo.
Absolutely wackadoo, dude. I love that guy. He's so entertaining.
Oh, that's another thing. On Whatnot, I was watching. I missed it by I went to go do something because they were going to auction a Scadaboo jersey, and I was like, I got to be here. But I had to go do something because I must have ate Skyline Chili or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. And for the one time I don't take my phone with me, Chris, they auction off the Scadaboo jersey, and it went for but it is what it is. It probably saved me. It went for $375.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. I get it. All things happen for a reason. You're like, well, wait, maybe it's a good thing I wasn't there pressing that button, here and there. I get it. But wait, hold on. It's 2025. How the fuck do you forget your phone on a trip to the old,
I'm telling you,
what?
When
like fast.
That was
I got you.
Yeah,
drop what you're doing and run. I got you. Okay, I got you. That's like when the 40 yards, like the gun fired off, and you're like, gotta go.
Yeah.
All right,
it was one of.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, fair. Yeah. But I think I'm kind of rocking with you here. I like Baltimore. I picked Baltimore strictly because they're at home. They split. They haven't played the in Pittsburgh, which they will at the end of the year. And I think I'll take I'll probably be on Pittsburgh there. They love to split. They love to take the home thing.
All right.
Absolutely. So
I forgot. Well, it's in our stream, right? No, our names aren't up on there.
oh
We got to
yeah,
fix that.
sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. We're doing something new. Normally we use this layout while we're broadcasting. But yeah, Bam Bam over there. I'm OG Diamond Dave. And yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
Oh, Mike, hold on a second.
Yeah, I
didn't realize.
Yeah, look, professional streamer here. You know what I mean? Professional streamers that we are. We totally knew this. We didn't switch the banner from week 13 and 14. It's been pretty rough. We're like, let's try this new thing because it might be cool. So we're trying this out. And I don't know if I like it or love it, but I think that's a good point. We got to get better about it. We need to put our names like down here so we have it here. Absolutely, for sure.
Like little desk nameplates.
I do like that. Like, ooh, we could be like super professional. Put like little titles there, you know, like extraordinary takes. We know who you are. I know you know who we are, but new folks don't. You know what I mean? When new folks come in for the first time, they're like, who the fuck are these people? You know, like I get it. We're obviously mega famous. Like we are, but not everybody knows who we are. Like, come on. Like,
yes.
You know, we can't be that presumptuous that everybody knows our name. Yo, come on. We got to do that. What's up? Emma, tell Hefe to get his ass in here. I need go track down Hefe, and I want an explanation of how his fucking Cowboys let me down once again. Here we are in December.
Well,
and we had expectations, and they fucking lose. Go find Hefe for me. Could you do me a favor, please?
Do I really need to bring out the Dallas Cowboys cycle again?
No, I know, but fuck, they got me. They fucking got me.
We're about that point where like we're them boys to like the choke, and then there's always next year.
Here we are. I know. But they fucking got me. I think you know what it was? It was the haterade. I was sipping the haterade against the Lions a little bit because I really disliked that fucking team this year. I was sipping the hater. That's what it was. All right, we got Denver and Las Vegas. Oh boy.
No, what's really bad is because like I even told a Dallas Cowboys fan at work this week that like it might actually be a year to be careful for them. and then the next day I was like, I'm just fucking kidding. Like I got you.
How'd you like that hopium? How'd you like that hopium?
You fell for it. You fell
like
for
my
it.
Hopium. First hit's free. Oh yeah, anytime anybody says Cowboys in the Streamlabs reminds you that they are overrated. Are you taking Vegas? Are you jumping ship?
No, not a chance. I want to because of the whole draft stock, but like I also want Denver to win because I don't want the fucking Chiefs to even get in the playoffs. Like, you know, and like a win today, which is almost guaranteed when you're going to Vegas. Yeah, like I pretty much guarantees that they're at least not winning the division. Yep. So, and I got to go back and look at how many years maybe not, but like I'd like to see if there were any years that the Chiefs wouldn't have won or gotten into the playoffs because of like their record, but they only got in because of like the rest of the division was terrible. So it's nice to see that the Chargers and the Broncos are finally giving them a run for their money. So
yes, yeah, I completely agree with that.
News came out today. I think, Travis is, getting ready for that big, big wedding that they're going to have next year. They set a date. So,
I did. They picked a venue. They did all that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. They did the whole thing.
It's all
Good
done.
for them. Good for them. Say focus on the off season, Travis. Focus on the off season. Yeah. Yeah. We love that. We absolutely love that. We absolutely love that. Oh, wait. We're going to have to change our shirt. We got we got to change our shirt. Our little KC, we got to change that. That's got to go to the appropriate team now, right? Because it ain't working for them no more. You kidding me? Against that Dallas team, the refs, they had that public ass breakup. It was beautiful. But no matter how bad Denver is, and I think Denver might be slightly fraudulent. I don't think that they lose.
No, I think so too. That they've gotten lucky with some wins. I mean, I wouldn't say they're the Bears of the West, but they definitely have caught some teams in the right time.
Yep. Absolutely.
I honestly think out of that division, the Chargers probably have the best team. It's just they've gotten unlucky and played some teams at the wrong time, if that's possible.
I agree. And is Herbert playing? I need to check into that. They said like there wasn't enough information when I last looked with his fractured hand. He had surgery, this, that, and the other. Like I think he's going to play anyway, right? Like he's just going to get out there and play. That dude's an animal. We're going to have to see. We'll get to that game in a minute. We got to talk about Chicago and Green Bay. We have got to talk about Chicago and Green Bay here. This is a game. Herb, where you at, Herb? Where are you at, Herb? Is Chicago winning this game? Are they going to overcome their injuries? No Roma Dunze today?
No shot.
Anung guy's hurt?
I think they're in Green Bay. Lambeau's a very hard place to play.
Some teams.
I think
Other teams.
6.5 is about right, honestly. You know, that running game they have is just ridiculous. I think the scary thing about Green Bay to me, outside of, well, no, Watson's pretty much the one, but like that with those wide receivers, you just never know where it's coming from. Any day, any of those receivers can have their day. So it's very hard to plan for their receivers outside of Watson.
Yep.
But I think today's a Josh Jacobs day, to be honest. It's cold.
Yeah, 16
it's
degrees.
cold.
16 degrees out there. Like 15% chance to maybe snow or rain today. Very little.
It already snowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It snowed yesterday, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
a lot of sun maybe. Cold.
I think this is a Josh Jacob ground and pound. Keep the ball out of the Bears' hands, and Green Bay gets it done.
Emma, you got blocked by Hefe? Oh, no. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Emma. That sucks. Oh, wow. Look, I don't have a ton here to say other than the Chicago Bears are one of the most fraudulent one seeds I've ever seen. Pittsburgh being 12-0 a couple years ago, right? Last year with Big Ben, all that kind of stuff. Like that was probably the worst undefeated team we've ever seen. Chicago's probably the worst, one seed we've ever seen. And it's not an indictment on them. I think they're an ascending football team. I just don't think that they got it all put together.
I think the issue is a lot of these gooder teams, better teams are beating up on each other.
Yeah.
And the Bears are playing a bunch of like wounded dogs. And they're just getting, I mean, I get it. Like, you can only play who's on your schedule. I get it. Like, I know that's a sentiment that I put out every week. And the Bears thankfully, to their shit performance they had last year, got a very winnable schedule this year. And they're just capitalizing.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like them. I like them to cover easily here. I think that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. Oh, my gosh. Rams and Cardinals? Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm on the Cardinals.
I'm sorry, what?
I gotcha. Yeah, I'm on the Rams here.
I was like, all right, dude. Yeah, we can separate a little bit. We're tied. It's gonna be tough. We only got one game so far where we disagree, right? Yeah, one game. One game. All right, I like that.
Which is a coin flip. Honestly, that game's a coin flip.
No, it isn't. Miles Garrett's fucking owning that game. Are you kidding me? Ain't no shot. Cam Ward not even gonna complete a pass. No, he'll complete a pass. But wild. Yeah.
Put your money on that one.
Bounce back.
Zero completions.
Zero completions? Shit. Only if he gets hurt on the first play, right? That would be the only way I win that one. But no, Los Angeles, they need a bounce back game. They got embarrassed here in North Carolina. It was awful. Like, what are you going to do? Like, they need a bounce back game. They'll beat Arizona. It may not be as wide of a spread, which is 9.5 right now. I like Rams money line, Cardinals with the points if I'm betting that way. But the point, like, come on, the Arizona keeps every game close. Like, there's just, I don't know, 9.5.
They do a division game, so who knows them better than the Rams? Stafford's thrown 2 passing touchdowns in 10 of the last 12 games. Devontae Adams needs 1 more touchdown consecutively to break the Rams franchise consecutive touchdowns. I think they get that done. Easy. The only thing that the Rams have going for them is Trey McBride.
That's true.
He leads all tight ends across the league in receiving yards, receptions, and touchdowns.
Yeah, dude's a beast. Dude's an absolute beast and a stud. I agree. Dude's made me a lot of money in fantasy this year. So we like
Unfortunately, the Rams also have, as good as their offense is, they have a very good defense. And not saying Trey McBride won't get a touchdown or some yards today, but they will have a better time stopping them than a lot of other teams have.
Yes.
And I think the Rams get it done.
Yeah, agreed. Not a lot to talk about there. Houston and Kansas City. man, I don't know. Is it the haterade in me or what? But come on, is there any way that Houston could pull out this win here? What do we think? Trap game? If
Well,
you're talking
their
about
defense,
the LA, Arizona, I think LA fell into the trap last week going against them shit-ass fucking Panthers.
yeah, they're not losing 2 in a row.
I don't
That's
think they're gonna
another.
lose that.
That's
Unless you mean this
yeah.
game, Houston and Kansas City here as a trap game, which I don't know. I don't know about traps. It's an interesting one. Kansas City's pissed from losing to the Cowboys. Ooh. Oh,
Yeah.
trap for this game? It's interesting. Kansas City is favored by 3.5
They're at
at
home.
home. They're favored.
They're at home. It's prime time. Monday or Sunday night game. I will be fast asleep to wake up and find out that the Houston Texans, in fact, their defense maintained them for a while. But the fourth quarter happens, and the Kansas City find a way to win.
Ooh, okay. So you like the Kansas City? You like them to cover
I don't
by
like
3.5? No, here in this game, you like them to win this game. Yeah.
Yes.
Games, yeah. I know you don't like it. Yeah. Sorry.
They're
Can't blanketly say that. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck the Chiefs.
I think they're what, like, I forget. It's 20-something and 7 or 20-something and 9 in December when games start to really matter for Kansas City, and they're at home, and they called the office and they're like, "Listen, Zebras, what the hell is going on? We're giving you a good paycheck every week. This is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Fix your shit."
5 against All-Pro Trent McDuffie. 5 offensive pass or defensive pass. What are you doing? Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
That was the call that went down.
We told you not to make it that obvious, but like you're gonna have to start making it a little bit more obvious, I guess, because
we can't get it done on our own. And look, for that reason, because they can't get it done on your own, I think this game goes a little differently than what you're saying. I think we see with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's my biggest problem with them. They're down 3 offensive linemen on their offensive line. When they're down offensive linemen, Patrick Mahomes looks like trash. Just like this. Just like that. Patrick fucking Mahomes right there. Take it, Houston, to the bank. Give me Will Anderson Jr. to record 3.5 sacks. Give me Danielle Hunter to record 4.5 sacks, okay? Give me the Houston Texans because they are going to show Kansas City that you can't score if you can't keep your quarterback upright. And that's going to be the biggest problem that Kansas City had. Kansas City has never been able to execute hand the ball off 30 times, save my quarterback ever. We're going to need that trash can more. Oh, you need more trash can? Ever? You love it? It's going to be one of those games right here. I don't know if you guys can see this here or not right here. Well, anyway, this is a coaster that has one of the plays from the Kansas City Tampa Bay Super Bowl from the 2020 season. It was fantastic. But am I a Kansas City hater? Maybe. Do I think that the Houston Texans are absolutely winning this game? Beyond a shadow of a doubt, I think they're going to win this game. Being without the tackles is Mahomes' biggest issue. He was without his tackles against the Eagles last year, and they found a way to lose that game. He was without his tackles against Tampa Bay. They got obliterated by the GOAT himself, and they're going to lose it here.
You know what happened the last time these two teams played? Do you know when the last time these two teams played?
No. When was the last time they played?
January 18th, 2025. Do you know what usually happens in January?
That was the playoffs, right? Or was that the last?
That was the divisional game. The
Divisional
Chiefs
round,
won.
playoffs. Yeah, playoffs.
23-14.
Yeah. That was last
The Chiefs
year.
don't lose.
It was last year.
The Chiefs don't lose.
Did they have their starting
when
tackles? Did they have
the
their starting
Chiefs?
tackles?
We're talking about the Kansas City Chiefs.
Giraffes.
Okay,
Look,
these are when the games matter.
no.
For the
Taylor
Chiefs-
Swift doesn't save them at all. Doesn't save them at all. No.
For the
No,
Chiefs to be,
No.
what is it, 6-6 right now? The rest of these games are playoffs for them. Okay, so their playoffs start right now.
Well,
The Kansas City Chiefs are on their playoff run.
And Will Anderson Jr. It says, guess what? Couch is nice and comfy, my guys. Watch it from home. This is your year. Yeah, done. The dynasty takes at least a road bump this year. Okay, at least a road bump. I don't care who's in the building. I don't care.
And they
who's
need this
there.
one. They need this one too, because after this they got divisional Chargers, then a very winnable Tennessee, and then the Broncos, and then the Raiders to finish the season. So 2 of the next 4 games are very questionable. You know.
I agree.
So
I agree.
If they lose today, their playoffs are pretty much
they're done.
Very
They're
much
done.
gone.
Stick a fork in them. We're looking at our first year without Mahomes in the playoffs since what, 2018? Oh, what a week!
And the NFL can't have that. The NFL knows they can't have that.
NFL's gonna be just fine without Patrick Mahomes. Don't worry. That gives all the shows to talk about. Imagine if Patrick Mahomes was here. What if Patrick Mahomes was here? Oh boy. No. We already know.
I know. And more time to talk about the wedding and whether he's going to retire and.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We definitely need that. Absolutely.
The big Monday night game.
Philadelphia and the Chargers. Oh my God.
I would like to throw this up here. We haven't mentioned that because for some reason, which I love, we've gotten a little off track today. We do run a weekly fantasy DraftKings. We're currently at 5 entries, so feel free to get in. It's $5 per person. We run this every week for all you smack talkers out there. We'd love to see some new faces. So if you're new, welcome. Feel free. You don't have to. It's just something fun we do every week to get some interaction with the fans. If you think you know football better than us and all our takes are trash, come let us know why we're wrong. But usually we prove to you why we're right.
Look, the only time people win this league is because we allow it. That's it. That's the only time, okay? I put in a subpar fantasy lineup, and it's not going to do as well as my normal fantasy lineup because I want to win all the money off of other people, not off you guys. This is like basically like charity. I'm just giving back to you guys. You know what I mean? Like that's how this
It's
works.
Christmas time. It's the holiday season.
Literally. We've been doing it all year. We can't stop now. It's time for the holidays, We can't. That'd be rude. That would just be the fiduciary responsibility, irresponsible things over there. So, but we're going to actually talk about fantasy here in just a minute as we wrap up this game. I'm going to start here. I like the Chargers. I can't stand the fact that I think the Eagles are just frauds, and I think the Chargers defense is playing a little bit better. Philadelphia's up and down and back and forth. I just don't know what I'm getting from Philly, and I feel like I know what I'm going to get from the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. I like it in a close game. That's what I'm rocking with and riding with.
Yeah, so I'm also on the Chargers this week, I think. Let me double check. I don't know in what world I would take the Eagles. Maybe the fact that his Herbert's hand is in question.
Right. Yeah. He had surgery this week. So that's the scary part. Even then, I don't know. I was thinking
maybe the fact that they're at home. Maybe the fact that they have really good wide receivers. With that being said, it's still the Philadelphia Eagles, defending world champs. Give me the Birds.
Give you the Birds. Okay. All right. They're the champs until they're not the champs no more, I guess, right? That's what we're going with.
I hate it. I hate everything about this pick.
I can't imagine. Slay is
especially with
retire because
Slay
would rather retire than play for Buffalo? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Don't read into it. He's honestly, I think he put out a thing said he just doesn't know if he wants to move again. He has to get up and move his family for 4 weeks, and
Buffalo, but Buffalo also had the other guy retire in the middle of the game. Dude went to halftime was like, I'm out. This does not look good for Buffalo quarterbacks. What are they doing to corners over there at Buffalo? What are they doing?
It's cold as shit.
I guess it's a little colder than Philly, I guess, but not much. Shit. But he just doesn't want to move again. I guess so. I guess so. I don't know. Who knows?
There's a difference between moving to Orchard Park, Buffalo in middle of December than it is South Beach, Miami in the middle of December. Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I get it. Look, it's 4 weeks though. Get an Airbnb and don't move your whole family.
But let's be honest. If the Patriots aren't 10-2 right now, are you retiring?
He's fucking scared of New England. He's fucking scared of New England. Darius, big play Slay. He's scared of the little New England Patriots. I gotcha. I like that storyline a lot. I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Oh man. Ooh, well, there's your pick'ems. That's who we got. Feel free, let us know, obviously in the Discord or wherever you'd like, whether you agree or disagree. Let's swift gears a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about that fantasy that we were just talking about. Why don't you walk us through your second place lineup in here and see what we got going on.
Whoa! Hey, I'm on a bye week. You gotta win something this week.
All right, let's win. Go ahead, start us off. I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Take us through.
Yeah, so we're currently up to 6 people entered. That's rookie numbers. We can get that up to 8. I know we can. 6 numbers, 6 entries. By week 14, we should be way more than 6. But, we do appreciate anybody who does get in. I'm just joshing with you guys. I'm starting with, I think it's going to be a very good pick here with Tua Tagovailoa. I think, him and Waddle, I think they have a... Yes! Tua Tagovailoa. I think they have a great matchup here today against the Jets. You said it earlier. This could be a shootout. And when you're in a shootout, who touches the ball more than the quarterback, okay? So him and Waddle, I have them going for a great day. I have Breece Hall. Maybe, I'm just feeling a high off my whatnot auction win, getting that Breece Hall card. But again, if it's going to be a shootout, the other guy who gets the ball more than the quarterback, the running back. So I got Breece Hall, and they're kind of bagged up in the wide receiver position. I got Bucky Irvin returning last week, was really good. A second week, against the New Orleans defense. I got him going for a big day. Jacoby Myers, let's continue to have a ball-out game. For Jacksonville, you had a really good one last week. Let's continue that going. I took Metcalf mainly because I ran out of money, and it's I really did. I didn't like any of the other options around this pay range, and he hasn't really done much the last few weeks. So let's have one today. Why not? Divisional game, make a name for yourself. I said I took Waddle because of the pairing of the quarterback, and then like I said earlier with Tyler Warren, the Jacksonville gives up like the most against tight ends. Daniel Jones is banged up, so why not give him the ball early often? Again, with the Green Bay team going against Chicago, I have their defense feasting. And then Christian Watson, go have yourself a day. I mean, let's get it done today. And this is my lineup for DraftKings Week 14.
I like it. I definitely like it. Not bad. Swing over and we'll take a look at mine if I can figure
King
out.
Verd, we'll get to that question here in the next 20-25 minutes in our 2-minute drill. We will definitely get that question answered for you.
We absolutely will. So taking a look at what I got going on. Give me 20 seconds here to do this. Okay, cool. This is what I got going. So I also like a lot of the same teams that you've got. I've got to just shifted the players around a little bit. Look, there's going to be a couple things that happen. Tyrod Taylor is throwing for 4 tutties today all over that Dolphin defense. It's probably going to be a loss, but he's going to be chucking the tutties. I also think that the Dolphins are going to be handing the ball to Achane a lot. They're going to throw the ball.
I love me some tutties. I don't know about you, but I love tutties.
Dude, tutties are the best. Tutties are the best.
Tutties are the best. Some big old tutties. Big tutties when they matter the most,
Exactly. Yeah. Fucking Gronk. 2 tutties. Yeah. 2. Oh, man. That was fantastic. So I like Achane. Also, he will be getting one of those, getting him in the end zone. Give me James Cook. Okay, look, like we said earlier, I got a sneaking suspicion that the Bengals are just going to pull it out, but I also think James Cook going to get his, okay? Cincinnati, look, we love you guys, but he tackling has not been your strong suit all year long. Obviously, they get a bonus with Burrow coming back. They learned how to tackle a little bit better. I still like what Cook's doing up there. I think he's going to start cooking a little bit. Michael Wilson, we talked about this a little bit. Cardinals are kind of find a way to stay in the game. They kind of find a way to stay in the game. I have a feeling Michael Wilson, maybe 8 catches, 175 yards, touchdown at the end, losing effort, garbage time. But I'm looking for the last 15 minutes of this game to be Michael Wilson time and just lighten it up. DJ Moore was a similar situation, running out of money here. I prefer Mechie. I preferred Josh Jacobs. I preferred Harold Fannin. I think all of those are going to have, I think they're going to score. I think they're going to score. And I too like the Packers defense there, right? I think we're on there too. Show me your. That's what we need to do. We need to get an AI shirt that says "Show me your tutties." It'll just be two footballs though, like two footballs.
No, but hands holding one football here, and then hands holding footballs there.
That's just the hands with footballs. It would be interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Show me your tutties.
I feel like we might be going down a road where like something.
That's a great shirt.
You are offensive, which which I would say is show me your tutties.
You know what? Gronk said it, so it's fine.
I agree. Yes, exactly. Imika, ikibikaboo.
Yes. And that's nowhere near as bad as what Pat McAfee says on ESPN.
You're absolutely not wrong. You're absolutely not right. Yeah, exactly. If he could get a contract.
He's out here talking about Cox, the South Carolina Cox.
Oh,
okay.
Gotcha. Oh, is that what he is? Okay, got it. All right, yeah, the Gamecocks? Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I mean, look, you have
talking about smoking trees in Oregon.
Well, that's that you're talking about something that's legal in lots of places. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with no trees. Okay,
there's nothing wrong with tutties.
Look. The best TikTok I saw said that one day, and they said in your 20s. I don't know if you've seen those things, like in your 20s, something, blah blah blah. The TikTok was one day in your 20s you will take an edible, and about 30 minutes later you will not feel the edible, and you will go to take another one, and your best friend will tell you not to. It's very important that you listen to them to not take the second edible. Okay. I laughed my ass off about that. Only I've changed that to my 40s. Because, man, that one time that I did that, I was done for a week. Oh, my God. I was like, damn, holy shit. Let's not do that. But anyway, look, we're off topic here. Now we're talking about...
That's because your 20-year-old, you didn't listen to your 20-year-old something.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Just should not have, ooh, man. Whew. That one edible was like, this is weak sauce. Fucking mo. That next edible was fucking... woke up 2 weeks later, like, what the fuck happened to me? Anyway, this is the lineup right here. This is not the lineup. I'm sorry. This is the lineup. This is not the lineup here that I'm running in our Sunday Smack Talk one. I put in a different one. This is the one that I'm riding for. It's just Sunday games. This one is 11 games. It's just the 1 o'clock and the 4 o'clock games. That's it. So it's a little bit different than the one I'm running, but this is the lineup that I believe in, that I've got lots of action on, and I think I have almost $1 million we can hit. I think that's what it is. Almost $1 million we can win on. So yeah, am I winning the lottery today? I have no fucking idea. Ms. Queen, appreciate the question. We ask a lot of questions. Absolutely. DC4L. I'm not sure what that is. That Dallas Cowboys for life? Is that what it is? Is that what you're asking right now? Is that what you're asking? I don't know if you're asking. We answer all the questions towards the end there. But
we'll get to that.
I think they've been officially.
Yes. No. Only team in the NFC is the Giants.
The Giants have been officially eliminated. Gotcha. Well, we answer all of our questions at the 2-minute drill, which is coming up probably within the next 15 to 20 minutes. We're just going to talk a little bit about our big parlays. I'll kick off the parlays. Yeah.
We'll mix it up.
Yeah, we'll change it around just a little bit. Okay, cool. Here we go. So this is one that I really like. This is a little passing parlay. I like this one a lot. So I like Shedeur to go for 170 yards against that bad Titans defense. Come on. Shedeur, you got to be able to go 170 yards, right? You got to be able to, right? That's kind of the way that I look at it. Give me Joe Burrow. Ms. Queen, we're not exactly Cowboy fans around here, so whenever you mention the Cowboys, Streamlabs remind us that they have been the most overrated team since 1995. Joe Burrow is going to go over 260 passing yards. I'm parlaying all of those with Baker Mayfield at 230 or more. I like a couple big shots at home. Fire the cannons. Fuck the Saints. I love it. Give me Jacoby Brissett in a comeback effort, kind of getting up that 260. I think he's thrown for 300 like 3 times now. Insane. And then Stafford has just been lighting it up all up and down the field. I'm rocking this little parlay. This one ain't bad. This was not too terrible. I like it. I was big confident on this one. I couldn't find a lot other ones that I liked, except for this one. Now this one's rough. If this one wins, I'm paying off my car. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now. This is one of those absolute stupid lottery tickets where it's huge. But come on, can Nico Collins get in the end zone tonight? What do you think? Nico Collins? I think he can. Bucky Irving gonna get in the end zone? 100%.
Yeah, storyline, yeah.
SN getting in the end zone?
I mean, he's done it like every game.
I think so, right? Like, come on, that's gonna happen. Mark Andrews just got the big contract extension. Hey, show him why you're worth it. You know what I mean? Let me see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Jonathan Taylor, I mean, is there a world where Jonathan Taylor isn't going to score today? Feels like they have to lean on him. Broken leg ass fucking danger. Like he's got a, he's got a, yeah. You know, okay. Harold Fannin Jr. Come on, man. Now's your time to shine, okay? Harold Fannin Jr. has to get in the end zone. This is the longest shot, plus 340. This one, it raised the odds. It took them odds way up there. And then lastly, give me Scary Terry, okay? He just came back last week, scored a tud. He coming back this week as his quarterback. Come on, they need to hit that connection. Boom, boom, boom. Get in there. And if this one hits, it's a fuck ton.
Let me ask you something here. Let me ask you something. How many legs is this?
7 legs, right?
So 6 of them hit, okay? And you got that Sunday night game.
Not happening. I will never, and I mean never, cash another bet out again. Not happening. We're letting that shit ride. Sorry. Did I prematurely answer your question?
Yeah, sure. But you got it. You know, I'm just saying. Hypothetically, this was like, let's say 100,000 to pay. I'm not going to ask you how much it is. Say it's 100,000. I'll tell you. And it pays out 60,000, but you can cash out right now. You're not hitting that cash out button.
This is a 12,000. I'm sorry. So I will not pay off a car. My bad. It's a $25 bet. I spent 25. It pays out at $12,500 roughly. Some change.
Okay, so 12,000. So it'll probably give you what, like 7,000, 6,000.
Not even.
It'll give you about half.
Not even close. If it's half, I'd probably take it, but it would probably be at $120. If I look at the other, oh yeah, these cash outs suck. That bet was a $10 bet last time to win $550. My cash out was $98, and I had Josh Allen at 3rd and 8 on the fucking or 3rd and goal on the 8-yard line. Like, come on,
so it
man.
gave you 20. It gave you 20%.
It gave me of the 500. It gave me It gave me what? 10% would be 50. So yeah, I guess 18%, something like that. Yeah. So this would be about $240. Call it that. $250, $300. Nah, I don't need the $300 back. Give me my 12,000. Give me my 12,000. I'm greedy as fuck. Fuck that shit. Although honestly, I probably would cash it out. $350. Yeah, probably would. Probably would. Yeah, I probably would. Because we all know that would happen. Scary Terry not going to get in the end zone or whoever. Who's my last leg to hit?
Nico,
I think it's Nico. Yeah, it's Nico. Oh man, that'd be wild. So, not everyone will think your America's team is true. Look, the America's team is the old thing when we didn't all have Sunday Ticket, live streaming, and TikTok to watch football games on. Now you can watch your team wherever you want, wherever you are in America. It doesn't matter. So I think it's an older thing to call them America's team, and that's fine. I'm not even mad. I don't hate on it no more. All I'm saying is that if we don't want to watch the Cowboys, we don't have to watch the Cowboys because we got options now. We got options.
It is laughable though. It is laughable how they're always the game of the week.
Yeah, it's for sure.
It's every week.
A lot of them. Yeah, I know. Big market. People love the Cowboys. They love to hate the Cowboys. You know, it's just one of those things. It's a tough one. So where are we starting? Left or right?
Don't matter. I got 3 here, and then I got 1. Maybe, I don't know. It's bye week, so I might not have one.
Oh, that's right. It is a bye week. Yeah, that's right. You are not wrong. Okay, we're just gonna scroll down. We're just gonna scroll.
Yeah, this is big. This is my receptions. I got Emeka Ibuka going for 5. You can't. I mean, there's no way you can't get 5 against Saints secondary. JSN, he's averaging 7.8 receptions. So I went safe. I went 6. You know, I'm trying to be a little safer this week. Okay, Jamar Chase. This is going to be a shootout. Both defenses give up a lot of points. Both offenses can score. Sometimes the Bills have stunk the last few weeks. But the Bengals, Joe Burrow, they're fighting for their lives. Jamar Chase. The last time Jamar Chase caught a lot of balls, he caught like 18 of them. So he can show you he can do it. Get him the ball. Okay. Zay Flowers. This is going to be a barn burner. It's going to be a very close barn burner. I'm thinking like 21-18. Zay Flowers, five catches. And then I was with the Harold Fannin thing too. The Titans defense, 3 receptions in a very because get Shador there. So give the little dump downs. You know, your running backs, your tight ends. Let's do that. And then Donnie Mitchell,
especially in the red zone. Tutty, we need a tutty.
Love tutties. And then Adonai Mitchell, get 3 receptions. You're new there. You had a baller of a game last week. The Dolphins defense can be had. Divisional game. Who knows them better than you? You play each other twice a year. And then I got a little parlay with two players in the same matchup. Tyler Warren, again, defense loves giving up plays to the tight end. You play the tight end position. 1 and 1 equals 2. 2 and 2 equals 4. 4 catches for you today. Jacoby Myers, you had a great week last week for the Jags. I think that continues today. And then another paired matchup, Justin Jefferson, Terry McLaurin, 2 veteran names. Let's go out and ball out today. 5 and 4 respectively for the 2 of you. Let's get it done.
I like it. There's a lot of legs here. There is just so many legs here, but I like it a lot. I do like it a lot.
Yeah, there's 8 or 9. I went a little crazy this week. I'm on a bye week, feeling a little frosty. Let's get it done.
I like
feeling frosty because I haven't hit shit in weeks.
I like it. All right, hey,
Cold.
Go big or go home. That's it. When you're riding the pine, you take that shit all the way up. Let's see it.
Yep. So now we're gonna hit the running backs. I love doing the running, the receiving, and rushing all together. So here we're gonna do the running backs. I got Bucky Irvin returning week 2 of his return, getting 60 yards. Honestly, could have nailed that for like 80, but I want to go safe. Jalen Warren's averaging 50 yards the last 3 times they've played. So I'm gonna hit that one here. RJ Harvey, running back 1 for Denver. Of course, I think they're going to be up late, and it'll be run mode, and he will get his rushing yards. And then I paired this. Oh, man, I could have probably nailed both of these for 80 yards or more for both of them. But, again, I'm trying to be cautious here, so I went 60 and 70. I think Achane, Achane's averaging 170 all-purpose yards for the last 2 or 3 games.
Yes.
So
been on a tear, this guy.
Yeah. So let's continue that. And that's my running backs for week 14.
I like this one a lot. Little less legs, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that one. I like that.
Yeah.
I get with
That's
the 5.
typically what I try to do is 5.
Exactly. Any more than that, it's like you're like, holy shit. Oh, our passing one looks eerily similar. Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay, so passers, I went a little safe here as well. I went Baker all over the Saints today for 220. Your receivers are getting healthy. Of course, a few of them still aren't playing today, but you still have probably in my mind. I know outside of the fandom you have. I would say when healthy, this could clearly be the wide receiver room in the NFL. I mean, your number 4 could be a number 1 on a lot of teams.
That's very fair. It's very fair.
Joe Burrow passing. You've had a lot of time to rest. Let's get back out there. Show that Bills defense you're serious. 220 yards, and while you're doing that, let's get the ball to Chase 6 times.
I love it.
Yeah. Daniel Jones, Tyler Warren. Let's connect a few times. Let's get over 220 today. Jordan Love. You're either going to win the division or you're not. And today, let's knock those Bears off the pedestal. 200 yards for you. Very doable. You're at home. That crowd's going to be lively. For some reason, that when it gets colder, those fans get even more juiced up. So let's get it going.
Go,
yeah.
Go. That's all you're going to hear all day long. That's all you're going to hear all day long.
Bo Nix against probably one of the – no, strike that. They are not one of the – because those 2 teams are playing earlier. But top 5 worst defenses in the league. The Raiders, I think Bo Nix should have no problem with the receivers that he has getting 220 yards today.
Exactly. Especially if they play this game close and need to do something in the fourth quarter. Bo Nix will go off. He may throw for 220 in just the fourth quarter. It'll be insane. It will be insane. I love it. I love to see it.
Yep.
I love to see it. All right, cool. We said we're on a bye. Uh-oh. There's something down here. We're on a bye, though.
Yeah, there's something.
What's happening?
I don't know. Is there something under there?
What's going on here?
Bam's banging bets.
Big banging bet? What's going on here? Is this out of Vegas or Amsterdam or what's going on here? Should we take a look here? Crony, appreciate the question. We are about to get to our fourth 2-minute drill where we will answer all of the questions. Uh-oh. What?
There's
What?
stuff.
What? Holy moly. What do we got here? Okay.
Count them.
Okay.
Not one,
All right.
not two, not three, not seven, not nine, but 10 pieces.
10 piece? This is a whole 10-piece chicken McNugget. Let's see what the first one is. Oh, this is easy.
I've been up early. I don't know if, for those of you who are new around here, I'm old. I fall asleep at 9. I typically go to work at 4 in the morning. So I was up early this morning on the sites, looking up some numbers, some things that have happened, not once, not twice, but consistently over the course of the last 14 or 13 weeks. Okay. And, obviously Bucky was hurt, but when he's playing, that man gets catches. So 2 catches for Bucky.
I like it.
Kyron Williams, I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's very good at running the ball. He averages, 50 yards or more consistently every game. Kyron Williams for 50 yards. Now, the Bears will struggle today, and they will be down. And to get back in the game, they will rely on Caleb Williams, whether that's his legs, hopefully for this parlay, his arm. So 150 yards for him. It should be very doable. Obviously, at negative 428, Vegas feels the same there. Now, Jalen Warren, I got you in another one for 50. I got you for 30 here, okay? And Vegas feels very aligned with me at negative 680. That's almost a lock, okay?
Yeah, basically.
And for those of you, anything under the, that are negative, they're bound to happen. Anything that's positive is a little harder to happen, okay? I got Cooper Kupp at 25 plus receiving yards. I don't know if any of you guys know this, but they have this other receiver who seems to get all of the targets, and JSN. So Cooper Kupp, I mean, not too long ago, he was like top fantasy guy in the league.
That's
so
true.
he can do it.
He can. He can get it done. Just got to find a way to get him the ball. Darnold, got to find a way.
And then we keep scrolling. There should be like 5 more.
This is it, unless there's another one.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. There is another one. There it is.
It's all part of the same thing. It was so big. I had to break it up into 2 pictures.
I hate when it's so big. You got to break it up. That's we'll talk about that at another time. Anyway, all right, here we go.
Second part, I got Keon. Yeah, I think he got called out by teammates. He needs to grow up. He needs to show his teammates that he can be reliable. It starts off slow. You can't just expect big things. So I expect you to go out, get your 2 catches, show you're reliable. That starts today. I know you played last week, but let's continue the trend up. Let's not miss any more practices or team meetings. Down to I paired this together. Daniel Jones, 180 yards passing. I had him for more in the other parlay. If you're going to do it on your bum foot, you're going to need to get passes out of the backfield. Jonathan Taylor, he can run the ball, so let's pass him and let him do the rest, okay? Let's do that early and often with big old 28 there. And then we move down to the Kansas City parlay I have. I got Kansas City. I do have them winning today or tomorrow, whenever they play. Tonight. I got Kansas City winning. Travis Kelce, 25 yards for Kelce. I mean, that man can do, when he's on it, and he can do that in his sleep. And then I got Patrick Mahomes, 220 passing yards. Very doable.
Very doable.
So a lot of this should hit. I mean, if not all of it, which I hope it all does.
There's a lot that's very likely to happen here. Not a lot of risky bets, so I like it. Of course, there's going to be one thing, and it'll probably be like Cooper Kupp getting for 23. But we're not going to talk about 23 yards when they need 25. We're not going to bring that up another time.
Yeah, we're doing that again.
I've been there. And the last thing before we get to all of chat's questions that have been asked, and we will answer everything today, is the big Buccaneer bet. Obviously, we like this one here. It's not as big as yours, I promise you. It's a 4-piece. But this one you could take it to the fucking bank. Here's what happened last week. Chris Godwin dropped one in the bread basket last week. Ain't happening this week. He's getting in the end zone. We're getting him back there. Bucky 80 yards on the ground. I love this one all day, every day. Keep handing it to number 7 back there, and let's get it going. We get Baker tossing for 2 tutties as well. I see Chris is obviously going to catch one. I believe Bucky will also catch a TD today because that's just how it works. And Emeka Big Boo will be the guy when we need him the most to get some catches here. No more dropsies, okay? We had so many dropsies last week. No more dropsies. Only catches, okay? We can drop that shit against the Cardinals. We give nothing on this field today. Make the Saints earn every fucking thing that they get. And I like this bet.
What did he say? This team will be perfect in every.
Exactly. Oh man, you drop a pass,
you run a mile. You run a mile.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, you miss a tackle, you run a mile. I love it. Oh boy. All right, let's get to some of the questions that we've had today. We've had a lot of questions today, so let's start with Rusty Bombs. Let me copy this one here. This is not going to work. Here we go. Boom. All right. So the first question we got from Rusty Bomb: should I drop Tyler Algier or Vidal for Burden? And you have Bijan Robinson.
You're taking points away from one.
Yeah.
So I'd drop Algier all day for Vidal. I mean, I think he's the number 1 right now, isn't he? For the rest of the season?
Yeah, for the rest of the season, he should be considered a number 1 over there for sure. So
you're keeping a number 1 and dropping a number 2.
Yeah.
You're dropping a number 2.
I like it. There's your answer.
Yeah.
There's your answer. Look, I can't advocate
I have
for
a question.
Anyone. Yes, go ahead.
Why do we still only have 6 in this week's DraftKings?
Oh, man.
Rookie numbers.
Look at that. Feel free, in case you've forgotten, make sure you get into that game. If you think you know ball better than we do, you think you know, come on in. Link is pinned in there in Twitch chat. If you need it again, we'll also link it, and we'll drop the link in the chat right now. We go ahead and do copy that link and paste. And
if you are over on YouTube, hop over to Twitch. It'll be in there. I don't know if the link is in the YouTube chat or not.
It will be in YouTube's chat now. Yeah, just put it through Restream, so it's there in both places. And just not pinned. It's that link that's right there. So Brad Toms on YouTube asked PPR. Got to pick one. You got Chris Rodriguez, I assume, from Washington, I believe. You got Reed, you got Vele, you got Spears, or you got P. Washington. Paris?
Parker.
Parker Washington. Oh, Parker for the Dolphins. Oh boy. I like Rodriguez here. Rodriguez is the biggest name who's actually going to get touches here. Tajay Spears maybe, but not against that Cleveland defense. I don't know. What do you like? Who do you like? Oof.
Well, I definitely like Parker Washington for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
He's not on the Dolphins no more? He was on Dolphins,
no,
right?
sir.
Okay.
Well, I think they have a different watch. They have a Malik Washington.
Oh, do they really? I thought Parker Washington. Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Look, I don't know any of these names.
There's so many Washingtons.
I'd stay away from him, Brad. I would. Brad, look, it's confusing me. Look, I know ball and I don't know these names. I'd stay away from him.
I'd probably go Reed. I do. Oh man, I got the shivers. That's a sign.
There it is.
It's cold there. I like Reed in Green Bay.
Yeah. I guess so. Reed's not a bad one, but you never know with that Green Bay offense. You never know.
That's why it's a good pick.
Could be Golden. Could be Watson. Yeah. Could be Dobbs. Fuck. It could probably gonna be Jacobs. A lot. Let's continue on. The next question that we got was from King Verd, also on YouTube. Thank you so much for all the questions on YouTube. Do appreciate that. What are you doing here?
And if you have a question, get them in, because once the question's done, we're done, and we're on to Sunday football.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait for that one. Good morning. In a half-point PPR, do I start Adonai Mitchell or Luther Burden? Burden's name has gotten a ton going on here. I like Mitchell.
No, I like Burden today with the Adunze injury and outage. I do. I like Burden a lot today. Adonai Mitchell, I like him too, but I think there's just something about that matchup today. I think that he's going to have a good game. They're still going to lose.
I've never heard of this Luther Burden guy. That's my problem. When you never heard of a guy and all of a sudden you're like,
he's a rookie.
He's going to be amazing. Yeah, but like, where was he? They still got Loveland. Okay, they still got weapons over there. They got running backs to feed. Okay, Manungai, like they got people that they got to feed over there. You got DJ Moore over there, more of a veteran. I don't know. I just can't trust it. I can't trust him. I don't love it. Next question up here is from Ms. Queen. Appreciate you hanging out with us, Ms. Queen. Says, can I ask a question? What are the chances that the Dallas Cowboys, I assume that's for life, make the playoffs this year? You can ask that? Absolutely. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this a little bit. I like their chances a lot more had they beaten the Lions this week. Now that they've lost to the Lions, I think it's almost impossible for them to make the playoffs, even if they run the table.
They got to win the division because we've already established that 3 teams are coming out of the West,
right?
Plus your other 3 division winners, and the other team, the other winner is probably going to be either the Green Bay Packers, the Lions, or the division winner of that conference. So you're hoping that the Eagles go on a complete meltdown with a 2-game lead. And you still got to play the Vikings today, the Chargers next week, the Commanders, and the Giants. Not really worried about the Giants game because the Cowboys should win that one. The Commanders is questionable because those 2 teams really play each other well. And you got the Vikings, you'll probably win that game. And the Chargers, you're going to lose. So you'll be, 8-8-1? And it's pretty much impossible because the Eagles already have 8 wins.
Right. Well, the Eagles would have to lose out completely to give you a chance. And I just don't see them losing out completely. I think the best the Cowboys can finish is 10-6-1 right now. And then that
if they win out.
If they win out completely. And that would mean that the Eagles have to not lose.
Go 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 really, but 10 and so they would be 10-7.
Or 3-2.
It's tough.
2-3.
Yeah, it's tough. It's really, really tough. I just don't see it happening here. That's the hard part. But I mean, look, you never know. There's a road to the playoffs. There's a road. But we will get there. Goat Lover, appreciate that. We are just about at your question here, so give us 2 seconds. We're answering all the questions we got in the order as they are received. The last one was from Kronig just about 20 minutes ago. Need some help. Do we play Swift or Sutton at flex today?
I think you take Sutton. My worry with
Vegas,
it's kind of what do you trust more, right? So I think are you taking the Bears to win, and you think that they're going to be running the ball late, or do you think that the Packers are going to win and the Bears are going to be passing to get back in the game? So there takes out your running game. On the flip side, are the Chargers just going to run away with, or the Broncos just going to run away with that game, and they're just going to go to the run game and it takes out Sutton? With that being said, I think Swift can get involved in the passing game to get back in. So I'm taking Swift.
I'm with you on Swift. I think they need him more, right? So I think that they stick with him. Even if they go down 7-0, I think that they try to just run the ball type thing. And then even if they get down 10-0, I still think that they're going to give him his opportunities in the first, second quarter. So as long as the game doesn't get out of hand, I feel like, the Chicago Bears, they're going to be like, look, we gotta make sure that we do this. We got to make sure that we keep giving the ball to our running backs, I think. Whereas the wide receivers, I could see a game where Denver just kind of dominates early, runs a lot, doesn't, take big shots, takes a lot of safe plays out of that. So I like Swift just from a need perspective, personally. All right, and then Juju Pro, appreciate the question here, asking on Twitch just a couple minutes ago as well. That says Lamar or Jaden Daniels today. That's an interesting question. I think I like Jaden Daniels. I think running the ball is going to be the big thing. I think that's where we're really going to see a lot of the big stuff that happens in Baltimore. So I like Jaden Daniels. I think if they're going to win that game, which I believe that they will, it's going to be having to be through the air and through the legs of Jaden Daniels. Whereas I think Lamar can do just a lot less and still win that game. That's why I'm riding with Jaden Daniels. I think he has a much bigger fantasy day.
I know this is going to absolutely help you none because I'm literally going the opposite here. Jaden Daniels has been out for damn near a month.
Yep.
We don't know what we're getting out of him. He's in the NFL and he's the starter, but coming in cold, pretty much. You haven't seen live action in over a month. Lamar's been out there. He's been getting his feet wet, and last I checked, he can still run the ball damn well.
How many
And I
touchdowns has
think
Lamar thrown in the last 3 weeks? I think somebody very smart on this show mentioned that a little while ago. How many touchdowns has
0.
Lamar thrown in the last 3 weeks?
You know,
Combined?
0. But he
Woo!
also has legs, and he can run them. And I think that gets done today. Okay? And someone I know very smart has Mark Andrews scoring a touchdown today. And how is he going to get that touchdown? Someone's going to have to throw it to him.
Derrick Henry. Have you not seen Derrick Henry's jump pass touchdowns? Have you not seen those things today? Let's go. We'll have to see. But yeah,
I got
fair
Lamar.
enough. Fair enough. That's fair. Look, we're sorry. We're split. That's sometimes that happens where we are like, nah, just on the other side. All right, Goat Lover, appreciate you sharing. You like Tom Brady, Goat Lover? You like Tom Brady? I like Tom Brady too. We got Jacoby Brissett or Daniel Jones today. Need help. From a fantasy perspective, I like Brissett just a little bit more. I think they need to lean on him. I think they're going to be down. I think he ends up with a 300-yard day. Daniel Jones can hand the ball off and maybe get away with throwing the ball 20 times and not doing overly too much. I like Brissett from a points perspective. I really do. What do you think?
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I think Daniel Jones has a good game today because I need him to. But I think Brissett, they're going to be needing to throw to get back into the game. And it wasn't too long ago, I think literally 2 weeks ago, where he set the record for like 48 completions in one game. And I think he's going to have a repeat performance today going against that Rams defense. With that being said, is the Rams defense going to give up 48 completions?
They
I'm
may
not
give
too
up
sure.
300 yards. That's the thing. It just depends. Like Daniel Jones, I could easily see going for 220, one touchdown, and that's about it. I could see Brissett going for like 325 and 2 touchdowns, one of them being super late in the game when they don't care because they're up 38-10 or 38-13 or something like that. Like I really see that. So the game ends up being like 38-20. By the end of it, Brissett has 2 passing TDs, 300 yards. I could see that.
Garbage time, yeah.
Right, garbage time. That's where I go. And I'm like, well, that's probably, 26, 27 points, whereas Daniel Jones, he could get 20 points, still have a good game, still kind of hit all of our parlays, right, that we think he's going to be at, but mainly just handing the ball to the belly of Jonathan Taylor.
I'll just say, if you take Brissett, be patient. At halftime when he has like 6 fantasy points, you're probably going to be cursing us out. But he'll probably end up with like 24, 25 fantasy points by the end of the game.
Yeah, just remember, at some point, the Rams are going to go to that prevent defense to prevent them from, looking good on paper. So
Michael Wilson.
Exactly. I expect the fourth quarter to be Brissett time. So if Brissett's got like 10 going into the fourth quarter, that's when you go, all right, here we go. Boom, ends with 30. I'm just saying, I feel it. I have a feeling that's where it's going to be. So.
Yeah, well, today was a good one.
Flew by today. Thank you for hanging out, everybody in chat. We appreciate you all so much, chat. We really, really do. Thank you all for being here. What a day. Remember, talk shit.
I would like to, thank you for everybody who showed up new to the show. But for our OGs, what did you think of the desk? Was it better? Was it worse? What do you think? Obviously, we have to make some improvements putting our names because thankfully, we got some raps in here who's first-time viewer. Thank you. Didn't know who the heck we were. Shocking because we're very famous. But
right. Fan of the desk. You like it, Omega? Okay, perfect. Okay, cool.
We do need to make some changes. I do think the names.
Yeah. We're gonna build on.
I think I liked it. I do think we do need the segments.
Yep.
Yeah,
get a couple of segments down below. 100%. Yeah. I got some ideas on how to make it better. Absolutely. This was literally a last minute thing. Like we're in the show. We're talking about it. We're getting set up. We're like, let's try it. Like what the fuck we got to lose? Like let's just give it a shot. Boom. Yeah. So I think we're gonna get that. We'll probably get a little scroller maybe above us, and then get the segments down below. We'll get the stuff on the side of the desk. I think I know how to do the put on the side. I think we'll be okay. Ooh, I should have hit that up, chat. That was terrible. But yeah, we're gonna get it. Desk is a keeper. You like it? All right. Dope. Buffalo likes it too. Rock and roll. Boom. Then we're gonna be good. We're here live every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We usually go for about 2 hours. We're about that time.
I would say, if you love what you saw today, first-time viewers, second-time viewers, whatever it is, hit that follow button, whatever it is that you need to hit wherever you're watching from. Because if you want some more of this next week and weeks past, future, whatever it is, you know when to catch us. 10 a.m. every Sunday morning.
We'll be
and
here.
we're in Discord.
That is also very true. I think does this work? Hold on, I'm gonna try it real quick. We do have this. You can find us on Discord. You can talk your shit. Reminder: don't talk shit during the games. It ain't nice. Come find us after the games and all that shit. Let people have a chance to cool down. All that stuff. I love it. I love it, but I also hate it. Oh, we got a Bill fan in the chat. We've got Cincinnati fan in the chat. It's time to go at it. No. Anyway, we'll see you then next week. Y'all take care. Gotta go.
Peace out.
Thanks for rolling with the squad today. Smack Talk crew, y'all paid the way. From hot takes to racks, we chase y'all brought fine, now clear the place. We ride with the chat, we vibe with the picks, we roast bad calls and we drop those clips. SST out, you will be back. Next week's slate, let's run it back. Well, OG Diamond Dave, Bam Bam too. Tipping knockouts to the realest crew. Now hit that sub, hit that bell. Sunday Smack Talk, ring the shell. Peace, love, bets, and a little smack. We'll see you next time, keep running it back. SST.